Hey, Hawkeye here. It's Friday, September 6th. It's about 12:20, I think. Just got back on trail from Packwood. Had a nice break. Pack's feeling really heavy right now because just before a resupply, it's pretty light. Got resupplied and I looked at the weight on the box and it's about 11 pounds, so I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, I had a good rest. Probably my last zero I'll do before I get to the border. Anyway, it was good getting everything posted and hearing from all you guys. It's just good to relax for a while, not worry about pitching tents and stuff. But anyway, I'm back on the trail, and about probably not even counting a day, but probably 8 days to Stevens Pass is my next resupply. So I will probably do some downloading and stuff when I get there. So just wanted to let you know that had a good rest, and it was good to hear from everybody. Got to talk to the family and comments from you guys on the Facebook. So thanks for that. I will keep you posted and take some more pictures. Hawkeye out. Hey y'all, Hawkeye here. It's September 6th. I just got on the trail a couple hours ago. It's about 2:20. And right now I'm at mile marker 2300, which is kind of a cool spot because that means I have 350 miles to go to the Canadian border. So I don't know why that is significant, but also it is my 2,000 mile marker for me because I skipped the 300 in the Sierras. So I am at my 2,000 mile mark. So with last year, I'm at 2650. So that I have now completed the total miles of the PCT. But I got 350 more miles to go, so when I get done in Canada, I will have 3,000 miles with my 650 from last year. So anyway, it's doing some math in my head and stopped and took a little break and looked at the app, and I was at mile marker 2300. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Hawkeye out. Hey all, Hawkeye here. Still Saturday the 6th. Hiking in an area that has a lot of day hikers, which is fine. It's Saturday and there's a lot of people out. But ran across a gal, Cherry Bomb. She hiked the PCT last year. Tomorrow is her 1 year anniversary, so she packed a little backpack and she's out walking around looking for through hikers. And she gave me a refreshment. Anyway, it's pretty awesome. She's from Bellingham, I believe, Bellingham, Washington. So she said this is the first time she's been able to get out because she got a new job at the post office or something. But anyway, kind of cool. I think once you're a through hiker, you're always a through hiker, and all take care of each other. So it's kind of a little community. So anyway, I'd like to let you know about my little trail magic right on the trail. Hawkeye out. Hey y'all, Hawkeye here. It's Saturday, September 7th, about 1:20 or something like that. Just stopped and had a little lunch break. Just wanted to tell you that the other day when I was going to, I got a resupply at the Cracker Barrel just off the trail. That was before I went to Packwood. It's not a restaurant, it's a gas station, convenience store type thing. Anyway, I got my box and called Susan, had cell phone service and everything, made a reservation in Packwood for my room. Well, I had to get into town somehow, and it's about 25 miles or so. So I went out and started hitching, and of course, as soon as I got out there, the traffic was non-existent. It's a highway that runs by there. But anyway, another hiker, a gal from, I think she's from Denmark, she asked if she could hitch with me, and I said sure. Meanwhile, a guy, older couple, pulled in. They were pulling a nice camper, nice pickup, and they had 2 kayaks on top, wooden kayaks. And I recognized them. They were Pygmy kayaks. It's a brand that you can order the plans and build them. So he got out of the truck, and I said, hey, are those, did you build those? He goes, no, he had a friend do it. Well, I said, are they Pygmy kayaks? He goes, yeah. And so I said, they're nice, and they were beautiful. So they went into, he said something about, asked about what we were doing. I said, well, we're trying to get into town because we're going to take a couple days off. And he goes, well, I'm full of coolers and stuff, and I really don't have the room, or I'd take you in. And I said, no problem, that's fine. So they went into the convenience store and came back out, and he goes, hey, I'm going to make room. I'm going to put my coolers back in the camper, and I'll make room for you. We'll take you 2 into town. And we thought, awesome. So anyway, they were very nice. They were going to a get-together for wooden boats, which is, kind of right up my alley. I told them about my wooden canoe and everything, and we had a nice conversation going into town and everything, and we got out, and he put a $20 bill in my shirt pocket. I said, you don't need to do that. I should give you money for gas. And he goes, no. He goes, you buy yourself supper. And he did the same thing with the gal from Denmark. He gave her a $20 bill, and we thought, wow, that hasn't happened before. Usually we'd offer to pay for their gas and whatever. But anyway, I wish I would have got their contact information and stuff so that I could thank them properly. But it's incredible. I mean, this trail has renewed my spirit of people. I mean, there's bad people out there, but for some reason we're only seeing the good on the trail, even hitching into town. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. It's just one of the cool things that happens out here that I may forget about it someday, but it's pretty awesome. Hawkeye out. Hey all, Hawkeye here. Sunday, September 8th. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Last night, or yesterday afternoon, was about probably about 5 o'clock. Off in the distance we could see a thunderstorm coming at us. So we got to a campsite just in time to set up before it started raining. But we're about 6,000 feet in the air, or elevation, and it's not fun being in a thunderstorm, lightning storm that high. Not a whole lot of trees around us or anything, so a little freaky. Anyway, ran into a gal from Germany. I seen her at a Trail Magic about 50 miles back and recognized her, but couldn't put a face to it or a name to it or anything. So she hiked in right behind me and set up with me because she didn't want to go any farther because she knew it was going to start raining soon. Anyway, she's Dr. Seuss, is her trail name, and I couldn't remember where I'd seen her before, and then after she reminded me what her trail name was, that I had met her in Acton at the KOA. She was friends with Ruth and Saskia, who I was hiking with at the time, and the funny thing is, well, it wasn't funny, but in the middle of the night, I heard her yelling in German, and her light came on, and turns out she was getting mice in her tent, which I had heard from some southbounders that came through Washington earlier that the mice were very aggressive here, and that you should hang your bear or hang your food to keep them away from the mice, not the bear. But I haven't done that yet. I did get a mouse in my tent back in Oregon. That was my own fault because I left a bag of sunflower seeds out. That was really stupid. Anyway, she had a little hole in her tent this morning in her mesh, and I gave her a little piece of duct tape, and that's what I repaired mine with too. So she should be okay. She said something about keeping her backpack outside, and I said, well, just maybe hang your food or something, but it's kind of hard to keep stuff outside when it's raining through a storm like that. But anyway, I did see a mouse trying to climb my mesh last night. I just knocked it off, and it was on the outside. So I have 2 food bags, tucked them both inside the sleeping bag with me just for peace of mind, but it was not a very good night's sleep with the rain, the thunder, lightning, and the mice. So that was our interesting night last night. So, and as you can see, it's very foggy this morning. It's not really raining, it's just kind of misting. So I got my raincoat on. Still hiking in my shorts, but it's a little cool. My hands are cold, but that's about it. When you're hiking and moving, you stay pretty warm, stay comfortable. So anyway, that's all I got for now. I'm gonna try and get, I think it was 19 miles to there's a cabin that hikers can use. It's got a wood burner and stuff, and packed my tent away wet this morning, so if I can't get it dried out at noon, then at least I can get it dried out at the cabin. So that's my goal, is to hit that cabin, and hopefully I'll have a video of that. So Hawkeye out. Hey y'all, Hawkeye here. It's Monday, September 9th. Last night I stayed at a cabin that was on the trail. It was nice. It was dry. We had a storm the night before, so we was able to start a fire in the wood burner and hang things and get it dried out and everything. Hung my tent up outside, let it dry overnight. Turns out everybody else had the same idea, so there was probably, I didn't count, but I'm guessing probably 15 to 18 hikers that showed up. They were coming in after dark because they wanted to get in there, but you know, there was a loft, so there was room up above that people could, you know, lay out in. And everybody else was on the floor in the main level. I was on the floor. The bad thing is the place is full of mice. Which, why not? I mean, hikers are coming in there with food and cooking. There was a table to cook on and stuff, and they had cords hanging down that you could hang your food bags on that had like paper plates above it so that the mice wouldn't climb down the cord and the paper plate would move. I got lazy and hung mine on a nail on the wall, which was a mistake. Middle of the night, I heard a mouse in my bag, so I reached up and grabbed it and stuffed both. I had two of them, stuffed both of them in my sleeping bag with me, hoping there wasn't still a mouse in the bag, but there wasn't. So I was pretty much up all night listening to the little guy scurrying around and getting into other people's bags and getting into the garbage bag that was hanging on the wall, and heard a couple people swatting at him, and one of the guys must have hit one because heard a squeal. But anyway, it's no fun. I pretty much packed up this morning in the dark because there was no electricity, of course, and so I'm not sure. I haven't looked through my bag and seen what the little guy got into, but I will find out when I set up tonight. So yeah, I was warned that mice in Washington were aggressive, so I almost think I need my bear canister back just to keep the little guys out of my food. But no, I'll deal with it. Either hang my stuff in the tree or put it in my sleeping bag with me. That seems to work. So anyway, the night before, during the storm, a gal from Germany, I may have told this story, but she woke up screaming, cussing in German in the middle of the night, turned her light on, and she had mice in her tent, and chewed a hole in her mesh, which I had that happen in Oregon too, but that was my fault for leaving sunflower seeds out in the open. But anyway, that's the excitement. Right now I'm hiking in a cloud. Pretty foggy. And going downhill. This is pretty cool. I like these old style markers. That might be a tattoo on my leg one of these days. But anyway, that's all I got for now. Everything's damp. As you can see, I got my rain gear on. And it's not raining constantly, but it's damp and misty, and every once in a while you hit a sprinkle. But I guess that's Washington. So anyway, I'm past, I'm under 300 miles to the end. By the time I stop tonight, it'll probably be about 280 to the border. So, getting close. That's all I got. Hawkeye out.